Welcome back, everybody. This is James, and we are back with more Project Cars. In the last episode, we finished up the um, Supercar UK Nationals with a dominating performance, even though I spun out a few times. Um, but we're getting to do a different kind of car in this episode. We're going to be doing the Caterham Academy. So let's jump into it and see exactly how we do. We're going back to the track where we just raced at in the last series in Snetterton. The cars we are about to drive, about to experience in, is a little bit different, if you will, than what we've driven before. Um, these things are terribly slow, but let's jump into it and see if we can get us a decent qualifying lap. Normally I fast forward through till I have a clean lap. I ain't going to do that this time. I'm going to blend right in behind these two cars here and see what I got. These are much slower cars than what we've raced at, than what we've raced before. And they are hard to turn. Very hard to turn. I mean, this going down probably the longest straightaway, and on this track I'm barely getting over 100 miles an hour, so that gives you an idea of how slow these bad boys are. Ooh, and that gives you an idea of how tight these bad boys are too. Used too much brake in the car there and almost spun out. Alright, let's see if we can get 2 clean laps here and see where we get. Started braking just a little bit too soon heading to that corner, but what took us about 1 minute and 6 seconds to do a lap in the last race here. These are going to take about a minute 38. Right now I'm on the pole. I don't think that's going to last, so we're going to do a second lap just to see. So far so good as far as having the pole position here, which is good. Get back on the track. Alright, we got 2 laps in. We will return to the pit box and fast forward this some. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we're going to keep the pole. Hit the button just a little bit too fast there, but we got 5 laps in this one. I think this is the only race we have here. I don't think we got a sprint race and a main race. I don't think they do that in this series. I don't remember. We got an okay start. So that turn just a little bit too high. But if I remember right, this is a series where I really started to struggle on a track or two. I can't remember exactly which track it was, but I know it's coming up. These are slow, tight cars. I mean, they're cool looking, but they're very slow and very, very tight. Finally took that turn the way I wanted to. Seven seconds faster through that portion of the track. I'm still pulling out a bigger lead than what I want. And I have increased the difficulty just a little bit, not a whole lot. No, it's a little bit of time in that section, but not a whole lot. Now, this game is no longer free on the Xbox One. I think on the 15th or 16th of March it became unfree, so if you want it now, you're going to have to pay for it. But it's worth the money I spent on it. It's not, I mean, one game I played a lot of when I first got it, or when I first got it, I played a lot of it and then got bored with it. But my lead is still a lot more than what I would have liked, but I ain't got to worry about lap traffic or anything like that. One thing I have noticed is the laps till empty gauge down there on the bottom right where you see the 3.2. That is the furthest thing from accurate I have ever seen. I mean, because I started with like 4.5, 5 laps, I can't remember. 3 laps in, I've only used, we'll just say 5, I only used 2 laps of gas. I'm still not getting the drive off I want, but that's okay. Longest straightaway in the track, I only get up to about 108 miles an hour. So these things ain't the fastest cars in the game. I can promise you that. White flag. Got about a 13-second lead, so I've gained roughly probably 3.5 by the time they cross the start-finish line. A 3.5 second lead per lap, which is a lot more than what I want. I'd be happy if it was 1 or 2. Didn't get off that corner the way I wanted to, but it was good enough. I think this is going to be my fastest lap of the race. It was like a 1:36.1, something like that. Um, but we won that. Got 25 points. And we'll jump on back to the career dashboard. And I'm going to end this episode here. And y'all, once again, this has been James saying thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And come back and join me next time as we continue playing Project Cars. Y'all have a good one.